Look guys, I'm sorry the BC takes really long to do these things, but you know what? He and I are both very, very, very busy people. For instance, I'm busy trying to convince the one behind me not to shoot me every single time he sees me or hears me talk.
Stay nutty and get your geek on.
Hey guys, what's up? BC coming back at you guys with another Transformers video review, and today we are going to be taking a look at Transformers Titans Return Voyager class Blitzwing, which is pretty much going to round out what is the last of the retail Voyagers. I still have the Chaos on Velocitron box set to do, but yeah, I'll get into why that announcement pretty much is no longer even worth mentioning in just a moment. Anyways, here he is, Blitzwing, the subject at hand. I definitely do feel he does the tank mode better, and in case you didn't already catch on to it, Megatron I started in jet mode, and so Blitzwing we're starting in tank mode. And with that said, you can probably already tell there's something a bit different here. See, this is the thrilling 30 Blitzwing sword. This is the Titans Return sword. I kinda like this one better. I mean, for one, it's bigger. I mean, not by much, but it's still bigger. He holds this one better. And just overall, I really generally prefer the look of this one over this one. Now, that's not to say that this is a bad sword. Like, you know, I could definitely see how this could be put on other figures and look great. In fact, to prove my point on that, here's Perceptor, just because he's literally right by me. You can put it in his hand and it looks great in his hand. But yeah, that's all she wrote on that. And that's all she wrote on this. Now, another thing that I'm gonna show off real quick is, you see this purple gun? You see this purple gun? It's the same thing on Megatron. So, yeah, nothing new. But there is a little thing that the turret of this thing can do. It can actually attach to the end of this barrel and make a larger rifle. Does it feel like a rehash from Combiner Wars? A little bit. Little bit. Do I care? Not really. Why, you may ask? I guess I just prefer really big guns. So, with that said, moving all of those accessories off to the side, and plugging this back in, we're going to get a look at the Titan Master, that being Hazard. If I zoom in right. Hey, look at that, I'm actually holding it to where I'm not completely covering up the detail. So yeah, there you go. There's a Hazard in his little Titan Master mode. Put him back in a seating position because, yeah. Get this all nice and set up, because we're about to transform them. And how we do that, we're going to start with the wings. We're going to fold these out. Actually, you know what? We're going to fold these out and fold them up to get them completely out of the way. Now, normally you would just pull on this to get these out, but the hands grip onto those pegs so tight, you're better off flipping this out and grabbing it from the hand to get it untabbed, because good lord, he's got a tight grip on those. So anyways, keeping all this tabbed together, you're going to fold this around and tab it in back here. And then you're going to flip this piece around, flip open the tail fin, untab it from up here, and swing it all the way around. Kind of getting straighten out the wing as well. And there you go. There's literally a half of the transformation from tank to jet. So we're going to do the same thing over here. Effectively open this up so you can get that hand untabbed. I am not faking that. That literally is a pain in the butt to do. So that once all that's done, we can get this flipped around, get this untabbed so it can be swung around and tabbed back in up around here. Why won't you tab in? There we go. Now it's tabbed together. Now the fun part. This is actually honestly my favorite part from one mode to the other. You flip the whole cockpit around like that. Then you flatten out the turret on the bottom of the jet. You crack open the cockpit. You flip out the nose cone. You take Hazard. You slot him in there. And he does not fit very securely in there, but he's in there. And then you just close up the cockpit, and there you go. There is Blitzwing in jet mode. I don't know why I brain farted on his name. But there you go. There's Blitzwing, jet mode. And, you know, once again, you know, it's literally the same jet mode we took a look at with Megatron, only done up in the proper Blitzwing colors. And I love this. Now, of course, you know, you have the weapon storage. The gun up here does still close that gap off, so it's not completely destroying the look of the jet, even though you kind of are destroying the look of the jet. Anyways, without being butterfingers like me, tap the sword onto the underside of the wing, and there you go, there's the weapon storage. You know, again, don't get me wrong, I actually do like this Blitzwing, but I already took a look at the mold, so it's literally nothing new. There's nothing new other than like a chest piece and a new weapon as well as a new face. That's literally all the difference. And then, well, okay, also bigger, shinier stickers, but they don't apply nearly as easily, so pointless. So with that said, I'm going to crack this piece back open, and we're going to take Hazard out. We're actually going to fold him back up into his head mode, like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Take all the accessories off, and we're now going to take our Blitzwing and we're going to turn him into a robot. So we're going to close that back up, flip this piece all the way back around, which of course you got to make sure all this is out of the way so that you fold it up, and then you pretty much just take everything that you originally flipped around before and flip it back to where it was for tank mode, and then you go from there. Because this is where you want him to be for when you're turning him into robot mode. So first things first, take this piece and fold it up, and there's the chest. Let me get this camera adjusted back up real quick. Now you're going to take these pieces, fold them up like this, and normally you would actually completely collapse these up and in like this. For Blitzwing, personally, I leave them out like that. So bring these down, flip it around. Again, exact same arm transformation. Exact same arm transformation. Exact same leg transformation. Literally nothing new. It doesn't quite, the legs don't quite Combiner Wars, but they do have a similar element. I'm not complaining because I actually did really dig the Combiner Wars leg transformations on a lot of the deluxes. Just that felt genius to me. Anyway, you fold this up onto his back. Make sure you get him standing. Focus up here. Make sure everything is nice and straight. So you could take his head and plug it on. There we go. And lo and behold, there you have your Voyager Blitzwing from Times a Turn in robot mode. And I think it's safe to assume that this is the superior version of the two. I say that very, very, very vaguely, I guess? I don't know. Because, I mean, let's be real here. I do like the Blitzwing, and I do like the Megatron. So with that said, here he is next to Megs. And as you can see, you know, they both wear the mold very well. Clearly enough with Megatron's head, chest piece, and the little turret thing, that's like literally the only other thing I did not even remotely think on differences. But can you blame me, really? So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at them both again right now to kind of see if maybe there's something else I missed. But no, other than like the chest, the head, the turrets, and the different gun accessories, even though I'm using an older toy for his sword, they're pretty much the same toy. Which is not a bad thing. Now, the real question at hand. How does he look next to Mr. Floppy Shoulders? Yeah, I like him way more. Like, I honestly do feel this is the better Blitzwing. It's leagues better. As daring as this one was, when they were just getting around to doing triple changes again, this was the one I was very much the most excited about, and they completely dropped the ball on him. And it's like, he looks great, but those shoulders completely killed the figure for me. Here, he doesn't have those stupid shoulder issues, he doesn't have any issues with the cockpit, he doesn't have, like, and above all, they didn't try to shoehorn in a face swap gimmick. It's literally straight up Blitzwing. And, you know, once again, there are his accessories. And, you know, again, like I previously stated, this can pop off. Can plug on down here. If you truly, truly wanted it to. There you go. He now has a bigger rifle. But this is Blitzwing. It's supposed to be up here, so it's going to stay up there. So yeah, I mean, articulation's the same. It's Blitzwing. It's the mold in its proper colors. There's really not much else to really say about it. Who do I recommend over the other? I honestly couldn't tell you. I do like the Megatron, but I feel this works better because he's who the mold was intended for. But even then, I kinda like I'm 50-50 on this. If you were waiting for the Blitzwing version of the mold, you did yourself a service because this is actually a really good toy. But if Blitzwing is not how you roll, Megatron is just as serviceable. So, with that said, I've taken up enough of your time. This is BC saying stay tuned and get to geek on. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.